Hello friends, we have learnt what are homophones. They are words which sound similar but differ in meanings and spellings. But what about the opposite? Words with the same spelling but different meanings. Let's see. What is a homophone? As we can recall, homophone is a word that is pronounced the same but has a different meaning. Sun and sun. Sun, we're talking about the sun in the sky, which is the ball of fire and it gives us light. And son, we're talking about the male child. Let's take a second example. One and one. In the first case, one is the number one, and in the second, one, we're talking about the victory. So we can see that they're pronounced the same, but they differ in meaning and spelling. Now let's take the opposite case, words which have the same spelling but different meaning and or pronunciation. Let's take a tongue twister. The waiter wasn't close enough to close the door. As you can see, close and close have the same spelling. The first case, close, means near. And in the second, close means the verb to shut. So the waiter wasn't near enough to shut the door. We can see both close and close have the same spelling, but they differ in meaning and pronunciation. Let's take another tongue twister. The bandage was wound around the wound. Both wound and wound have the same spelling, but they differ in meaning. The bandage was wound around the wound. The first case, wound, means to encircle or cover with in this sentence. It is also the past tense of wind. Wound means an injury. As we can see, both wound and wound have the same spelling, but they differ in meanings. In this case, they completely differ in the pronunciation also. Wound and wound are homographs. What are homographs? As we have learned, homographs are words that have the same spelling, but they differ in meanings and or pronunciation. Let's take few examples. Letter. Letter means post or mail. Also, A is the letter in the English alphabet. Let's take another example. Bow and bow. Bow refers to the weapon and bow means to bend the head or body. We do this in guilt or to show respect. Let's take more examples to understand it better. Ring. Ring means the jewelry and also the sound of the phone. Fly. Fly means the insect fly and it also means the movement. For example, the bird is flying in the air. Bark, it can mean the sound when a dog is barking. It also means the covering of the tree. And right, it refers to the direction when you're telling someone go to the right or go to the left, and it also means correct. So remember, words that have the same pronunciation but different meanings or spellings are called homophones. We have learned that, and we can take an example, see and see. Whereas words that are spelled the same but not necessarily pronounced the same and have different meanings and origins are called homographs. For example, bat and bat. See and see, they both are pronounced the same but they differ in meaning. Whereas bat and bat, we can see they have the same spelling but have totally different meanings. Now if you are confused, an easy way to remember the difference is homophones. Break it down. Homo means same and phone means sound, so they have the same sound. Whereas homographs, homo means same and graph means to write. So homophones, they have the same pronunciation but differ in meaning or spelling, whereas homographs, they have the same spelling but differ in meaning and or pronunciation. Thank you so much for watching.